Good afternoon there, YouTube. This is your boy Chosen for Twos. I'm sitting here right now on Jenny, get ready to take me a quick ride. Faced with the question, ride with others, ride solo. Ride in a club, be be a lone wolf. Those are questions that we all of us on Twos kind of run through our minds from time to time, but it all comes down to a matter of preferences. So we'll have that conversation in just a minute. But let's take a quick ride. And we're going to stop. I'm going to the place where it all happens, the place where all the stories are told. And hang with me. We get ready to get there in just a minute. Peace. Yes, sir. All right, YouTube. Let's talk about it, baby. Okay. Solo or no solo? Again, it comes down to personal preference. I've heard a lot of guys talking about it, and vloggers, YouTube personalities, and content creators talking about what we should do and giving some really sound advice on whether or not we should be a part of clubs or whether or not we should ride with others. I think there's something to be found in all of it. If you got a right club, a club that fits you, and you're fit for the club to where there won't be any hard feelings and difficulty, but it has to be something that fits your personality, and not that you're doing it just to be a part of a group, because that in itself would never work. It's hard to live your life trying to be something that you're not, or trying to act in ways that's just not you. And if you're always going to perpetrate, you're always going to pretend, you're always going to be disappointed in the end. So I'd say always do what fits you. So there's something to be said about all of it. So I'm not a part of a club. I've looked at it. I really have no desire to be, and it's not because I think anything is wrong with clubs. I love to see these guys riding together, and I've ever ridden with some clubs, along with some clubs, but I'm still rolling as a lone wolf, baby. And so what I have to do, I don't mind riding with people, so I become very acquainted with the rules of riding with groups, lane changes, and who's doing what, and blocking roads and road guard. I'm familiar with those concepts, and I ride comfortably within. So whether we running and gunning, rolling, and just following the leader, as far as that goes, some of you know what I'm talking about, or if we're doing it the safer way and the more professional way of always changing lanes from the rear. and from the very back to the front. After the command is given from the captain, it goes to the back, and then the back begins to move, and the moves come all the way to the front. I understand all that concept, and so I'm comfortable riding with others, and I love getting out there riding with others because I found that there's a lot of camaraderie that comes with being out there on the road and being with one another. There's something you don't get as a solo rider. And it's important that we experience every bit of it. It's important because that's where the bonds are made. And right here, I rode out here just for this purpose, baby, just to show you where these bonds are made. These bonds are made on the road. The time is made, but the real connections are made at the stops. The real connections are made. So if a basketball player goes out and talks a lot of junk about what he got going on, his stuff, you know, he get out on the court, he talk junk before the game. Now, he can talk junk after the game if he performed in the game, but if you talk junk before the game, your game has a way of either confirming or refuting what you just told everybody you could or would do. And so you have to be really careful as to what you say before the game. I used to fish a little bit, and we would fish, and I'll tell you, the biggest fish of the day was always the fish that got away. I don't care how big or how many fish you caught, the biggest fish you were going to catch was that fish that got away, that broke your line, or that you almost got to the shore. That's the fish that always gets away. But here out on these tools, man, we have so many stories to tell, and these stories are formed out there on the road with our friends. These stories are formed as well when we're riding solo. We just don't have anybody that we could tell at the moment. But it's important that we appreciate every opportunity to live this life out loud. And so out here riding with folk, is the right here is where those bonds are formed, right here around these things here. I don't know, the drunk does his storytelling in the bar. Yeah, the drunk tells his storytelling to the bartender at the bar. We tell ours right here around these gas pumps and over here in these corners at our rest stops. And this is the place where it happens. It can either happen in 10 to 15 minutes of coming in, getting your gas, using the restroom, grabbing you something hydrating, grabbing a snack that's not going to put you in the edge of the wood line with tearing the bottom of your t-shirt off, or this stop here could take you 45 minutes and kill your road time. But right here is where it's done. This is where we tell the stories of who outrun who run up on who, and who couldn't handle it. This is where we add 15, 20 more mile per hour to our bikes, a couple more horsepower, and tell how many times we brought it up on the back wheel and took the front wheel off the ground. This is where it all happens right here, baby, around these gas pumps. And so, do we ride with groups? Do we join clubs? It's all at your discretion, whatever you like to do. Me, I'm a solo rider. I ride solo. I don't get involved. I love rolling with people because I love that camaraderie. I love meeting people. I love having that time to share with them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it too. I don't know if he'll get this, but I know Boots and Jeans are usually kind of supporting Wood Jr., Zig and Slim. I wanted to be on that ride with them this past weekend, but man, I have had other obligations. I had to do a memorial service for a beautiful young 91-year-old sweet lady. Her family brought her back from Connecticut to North Carolina to lay her to rest this weekend, and I had to perform and be there for that memorial service. And so I couldn't ride out, but I saw the videos of Zig and Slim, and I saw, of course, Wood Jr.'s video, and I saw everybody that I really would love to have been there to be a part of that with Boots and Jeans and Wood Jr. And I saw Robert Simmons. It was just so it looked like a beautiful ride, and I missed it. I feel slighted in some way, but we'll catch up with you on down there on the road. It's no loss. We start planning rides already, baby, and so we'll meet up with you out there somewhere on those highways, byways, thoroughways, expressways, some way. We're gonna meet up with you out there somewhere on the road. So I ask that you continue to support the channel, stay out here with us. So again, solo or with a group or with a club, it's all at your discretion. So whatever you like, whatever you do, just make sure it fits you. I love being able to jump on Jenny, and when I get to a stop, I don't have to say mount up. I don't have to ask anybody, are you ready to roll? Because when I'm ready to roll, baby, I'm ready to roll. I just hit, pull the kickstand up, twist the throttle. But that's not everybody. You know, some people have to have people with them in order to feel comfortable. I'm comfortable out there on the road. If you make sure your machine is rolling the way she's supposed to, and you have faith and trust in first God, your skills and your machine, you can roll where you want to roll, baby. And so I would that you would just keep those kickstands up, keep those throttles twisted, whether there's people around you or by yourself. Get on them highways, get on them byways, ride your bike, baby, ride your bike. And we'll catch up with you out there on the flip-flop. I'm gonna jump back on Jenny and make my way back around the corner. Boy, it's a beautiful day out here. And so I'm gonna make my way back around the corner, and we'll see you in an after while. Peace. There she go right there, baby. Just sitting there waiting on me to finish running my mouth, and we'll get her back on the road. All right. Peace. And there we go, YouTube. A quick solo ride just to have that discussion. But the reality is, I love being out here on these twos alone, but I also love being out here on these twos riding with everybody out there that's on these twos, threes, and quads, making sure we keep this sport alive. Thank you so much for your contributions, all of you, whether you're a content creator, whether you're just a supporter of the craft. Thank you so much for your support of all of these wonderful content creators who are out here taking people on this journey with us. If you like the video, do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get the next one or two. We'll be out here on this road, the highways and byways and things, just making this thing happen. I love you, and a thing you can do about it, we'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.